Hello, Old Nile here. Welcome back to my channel again. I have just recently finished a big translation project. It's my second book that I've been contracted with, but I shall not bore you with that more than is necessary. I finally have time to record stuff again, and I have decided to do something special because recently I have installed a new 500 gigs hard drive into my into my computer, and I also have a bigger screen as well, but you probably noticed that by now from my few previous videos. So I have decided to do something on Call of Juarez Gunslinger. It's the latest title in the Call of Juarez series. Previous games, well, not all of them received good, reviews, I suppose. Well, there were better ones, like Bound in Blood was one of the good ones. That one was, recognized as one of the better games from the series. But some others, especially the Cartel, that one, people didn't think much of it. Well, I mean, in general, obviously some people probably like them, but that particular game kind of steered away from the classic Call of Juarez western-y style, and some people weren't a big fan of that. But Gunslinger decided to steer back to the original western-y theme, which you can probably already guess from the theme of the menu here. Alright, so let's cut that introduction short here. Let's dive right into the story. This will be mostly a blind playthrough. I have only played like the first mission, because it is also available as a demo, which I did try before buying the game, and I found that it's a pretty great game in general. It's a pretty good game inside the series. I have played Bound in Blood before, and this one, Gunslinger, seems to be just as good, and it is a good shooter in just general. It's pretty decent, but you will see. You will see when we dive into it. We shall do it presently. I'm gonna start a completely new one. Let's go normal. I'm just here to have fun now. Let's hear the story of Silas Greaves. Changing times, when horse riding is switched by cars.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Well, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawman who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
So there we go. That's the basic premise of the game. Silas Greaves, in the present time, he enters a bar, and he's telling his, well, life story, I suppose. His life story as a bounty hunter to a group of people who are in the bar. And from what I have seen so far, the storytelling is pretty interesting. There is like a simultaneous narration while you play the game, kinda like Bastion style, but a bit different because Silas is actually talking to other people and not just, well, you, the player, as it was in Bastion. So yeah, and yeah, if you found Silas's voice familiar, it shouldn't be a big wonder because he was voiced by John Saigon, who also appeared in well, a lot of games. Like every time I hear him talk in any game, pretty much, I can only think of Kandor Sordo from Knights of the Old Republic. Is just one of the first voices I have heard done by him. But he was also voicing Farron from War in the North, Lord of the Rings War in the North, which was pretty weird because Farron is a dwarf, and I totally couldn't make out the fact that he was voiced by John Saigon, but he also did other voices in that game. But oh well, yeah. So let's jump right into the game then, which I should because
It was about 30 years ago.
time limits.
Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs.
Alright.
I threw in
Here we
with the
go.
kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha.
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
Right. So here we go. We are in the game. As you can see in the bottom left corner there, I have already one skill point available because, well, I have played this this area before, and you have little collectibles together, and you get experience out of them. So apparently, when you start a new game, they are, well, you keep them. So you can choose one of these skills available in this little skill tree. Well, it's not overly complicated. I mean, you have 3 different skill trees, and well, it's not Borderlands style craziness, like multiple lines to choose from. You have these little 2 dials, which are various skills related to a certain weapon type most of the time. So the Gunslinger is obviously focusing on pistols. The first one is the ability to dual wield, and in the middle and at the end you have like a special weapon upgrade, which is here, for instance, the engraved ranger, which is, well, it's a plus 25 range, minus 30% recoil, which is pretty decent, and it will look kind of like a badass weapon. So it's a cosmetic upgrade as well. Alright, I think I'll go with Akimbo Gunslinging. Should be fun. Dual wielding my pistols whenever the chance permits it. The thing about dual wielding is that it's not necessarily oh, that's not O. Thank you. Here we go. So dual wielding your pistols, well, it takes a toll on your accuracy, and I tend to play without a crosshair whenever a game permits it.
I knew those 2 morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
Alright. So yeah, as you can see, no crosshair, just the iron sights, which I prefer when I can do it. Okay, let's cut to the chase. Bam. Bam. That was a miss, that wasn't. As you can see, the style in which you kill enemies gives you extra experience, kind of like a Bulletstorm style, except not as crazy.
Oh yeah.
You cannot kick people
I heard
into
the shots
spike
and I knew
tools
I
and
had
such.
to move fast.
Alright, so have to rescue Billy the Kid and his gang, so let's hurry it up. Alright. Here's the farm.
I decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit.
Greetings, who are these people?
So that's just what I did.
Okay, so this is one of the features of the game, concentration, which is kind of like a, well, to use a generic term, bullet time. It's like a short time where you can just take your aim and fire. Let me demonstrate. 1, 2, I guess you are behind him. No, 3, 4. I think is that, yep. And I have a bunch of other guys to take care of. Come on now, guys. That's one.
Governor of New Mexico was paying for the kids'
Another one.
Garrett
Missed.
was able to hire every
Come on.
gun hand in Lincoln County.
It's too early, I guess. Like 9 AM. Too early for gunslinging. Hello. Sloppy aim. Oh, that wasn't. Greetings. Ah, nice one. Oops, someone's moving there. Not so much anymore. Anyone else? Who's dead? Definitely not me. Okay, pretty good. Okay, there's all sorts of activity going on here, so let's switch over. Surprise.
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off.
So as you can see, dual wielding, what I said earlier, is not exactly accurate. But it kinda helps you. Did someone just throw a shovel into my face? That was a bit strange combat style.
Still, one of them reached the water
Oops,
tower.
greetings. Okay, so that's the sense of
bad
death
idea.
ability.
It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
Indeed. So occasionally when that little skull icon is like full, you get the chance to dodge an enemy bullet that would otherwise kill you. So you have to like decide which direction to dodge that bullet. And of course normally it doesn't stop like this, so you have to react faster. So this would be left. Oop. Alright, that missed. Now you calm down, sir. Ah, wow, the one piercing. Long shot, piercing shot. So these are little combos that you can do, like piercing shots and well, long range pistol shots, which are worth more. These things stack, so I bagged like 300
Luckily, these shooters
points
Garrett hired
just then.
weren't the sharpest tools in the shed.
No, indeed. I shall switch back to the single.
The right position is very important. Personally, I prefer to be on top.
Oh, you do you?
Greetings.
Indeed, darling.
Bam.
But where was I? Oh, yeah. A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or
Okay.
drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
Let's do it. Oh, that's a good start. There we go. And you also get multipliers if you can maintain a good, well, a good combo, I guess. Like, nope. I'm putting you down. And explode the barrels, because why not? Oh, he's on a runner too. Okay, that's good. Alright, collecting some ammo. If you know Bound in Blood, you will recognize another difference, because there you also collected money from your enemies, which you could
I heard
use
a
to...
friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door!
Right.
We'll cover you!
Right, so
Truth be told,
you could
things
use
weren't much better behind the
Silas.
house.
Okay, so you could use that money to buy upgrades and buy ammo for you before missions and, well, in between missions, sometimes in missions. But here it's, well, money doesn't have a role, so... Well, I give these guys a wake-up call. Alright, just, there we go. Headshot, long shot. Let's run in. What are you doing over here?
I cut their numbers in
Calm
half.
down.
But that just made
Nice
the
guy.
ones that were
Ooh.
left twice as mad.
This is a nice one. Hey,
They made up for their lack of skill
kill you
with
again
a
if you
seemingly
like.
endless supply of ammo.
they might have endless ammo, but I certainly don't. But I'm good so far. Alright.
It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house.